Hey there, it is Allison coming to you live from Amelia Island, Florida, 6:10 p.m. Already dark out. Welcome to daylight savings time. It's all good. I actually like that it's lighter in the morning and darker at night. I'm okay with that. So, hey, if you are just bumping into me for the first time, welcome. I'm so happy that you are here. I am an ordinary woman with an extraordinary passion for living a healthy life, encouraging others to do the same by eating a clean diet, moving in healthy ways, and using clean, non-toxic skincare and nutrition products. So I love coming on here and because I'm very passionate about healthy living, I'm always looking, reading, researching on ways to live a healthy life. So one of the things that I love is intermittent fasting. And it actually helped me over about the course of a year to lose 10 stuck pounds, 10 pounds that I just couldn't seem to get rid of. Now, they didn't fall off overnight. It took some time for my body to acclimate. It took some time for me to figure out the right intermittent fasting method for me, but I have been able to take them off and keep them off. So one of the people that I find, if you're jumping on live, say hi, please. It's nice to have you here. One of the people that I really look to for expertise on intermittent fasting, he's a Canadian doctor and nephrologist out of Toronto, Canada, and his name is Dr. Jason Fung. He has written the Obesity Code. He also has another book on intermittent fasting. And he also has the Obesity Code cookbook. So he's got lots of stuff out there. You can find him on thefastingmethod.com. He's got tons of YouTube videos. And so the information that I'm going to share with you this evening, it's going to be super quick. I actually watched a YouTube video that he did recently, like yesterday, and I find it fascinating. So how many times have you heard it's just calories in versus calories out? You have to burn more than you consume, right? I've heard it. I've tried it. It's not been successful for me. It's not successful for most people. This is why. So what Dr. Fung, and remember, he's an expert. So if you want the link to the video, let me know and I'll share it in your inbox, because if I share it here, Facebook doesn't like when I share YouTube videos, so you won't see it. But here's what he has to say. Reading from my notes because I don't have to memorize. The human body has no way of measuring calories. It has no receptors and it has no hormones that measure calories. So calories are a unit of heat and they are measured by a calorimeter. Okay, so you can put a bagel in there in a calorimeter and it'll tell you how many calories it has. You can put a piece of meat in there. It'll tell you how many calories. Put a piece of wood in there and it'll tell you. Now, whether you eat the bagel, the meat, or the wood, it's going to do different things in your body. So here's what's going to happen. So the energy balance equation is fat. It's what we all been trying to figure out. Fat equals calories in versus calories out. Here's what I want you to understand. Different types of calories provoke different hormones to go up. So when you eat the bagel, your insulin's going to go up. When you eat the meat, your mTOR hormone is going to go up and put your body into, so insulin's going to put your body into fat storage mode. The mTOR will put your body into muscle building mode. There's also the peptide YY hormone, which is your satiety. Is that how you say that? Hormone that tells you when you're full. And then there's, this one is a tough one, cholecystokinin is another satiety hormone. So your body has different responses depending on what you put in, depending on what kind of food you put in there. It's not just a matter of how many calories, but what those calories do once they're consumed, the instruction code that those calories carry with them. That's important. What hormones are you activating that cause you to gain weight? Many people think that body fatness is really a function of our own conscious control, right? Like just stop shoving food in your mouth and you'll lose weight. It's actually not that way. If you look at a graph of North America, you will see that in around 1977, there was a large spike in weight gain. So that's when the obesity epidemic kind of took off around 1977. It's not because people all of a sudden decided, I'm going to stuff my face more, I'm going to eat more. That wasn't it. It was the fact that the food that they were eating changed to a more processed food, not as wholesome as they were eating, and how many times they were eating changed. So before, it was 3 square meals a day. You ate your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, not a lot of snacking in between. But around the 1970s, late 70s, early 80s, all of a sudden it's have breakfast, have a morning snack, a mid-morning snack. Have your lunch, have a mid-afternoon snack. Have your dinner, have an evening snack. So we're just constantly spiking our insulin and pushing our body into that fat storing mode. So what different types of foods and eating regimens will help you lose weight? Isn't that the $1 million question, right? And it's not a one size fits all for everybody. Calorie counting fails most times because your body just doesn't understand calories, doesn't understand calorie counting. So a lot of people are having success with intermittent fasting, even people with type 2 diabetes. And that's who Dr. Jason Fung works with the most. He has changed the lives of thousands of people with type 2 diabetes. He's helping them reduce and eliminate their need for diabetes medication. So saving a lot of lives, that man. And he shares his information freely, so you can find it out there. Like I said, intermittent fasting for me was what helped me shed 10 pounds that seemed to be stuck. And I have played around with intermittent fasting. When I first started, I did 3 days a week. And because at the time when I started, I was a woman having a regular menstrual cycle. I knew that fasting, if I didn't do it properly, could mess my cycle up. And I didn't want to do that. So I found a woman on social media. Her name is Dr. Mindy Pelz, P-E-L-Z, because I'm Canadian, who taught me the right way to fast for the stage of life that I was in, because it's kind of changing. That's a story for another day. And that's what's been helping me. So I love it. It's a flexible way of eating. And look, if you found this interesting, you're struggling with losing weight, know that you're not alone. Millions of other people are struggling too. If you want my 5 top tips on getting started with intermittent fasting, reach out or drop a comment in and I'll get that to you. Or if you want some great resources for intermittent fasting, let me know. I'll get that to you as well. I hope that wherever you are on this Monday evening, November 2nd, that you are happy, healthy, and well. Tomorrow in the United States of America, kind of a big day. It's election day. And unless you've been living under a rock, you know that this is been a challenging time for this country. So choose kind every day, but especially tomorrow and the days that are coming after. All right. I love you all. God bless. Peace out. See you soon.